Hello everyone, today I want to do a video on the current state of vanilla FlyFF. So starting off the footage here, we're looking at the Valentine's Day update for the quest. Look at the artwork here, the face, the blatant tits that they love doing. And straight opposite, completely different art style, different face, no tits. And you just got to question the decision as to why, that's clearly two different creators. Here's a quick little picture there, you can pause it if you want, of three other places they're just emphasising tits. And for anyone that cares, this is the footage for the rest of the video. It's going to be from the version 18 quest, and that's the stuff we get done. So it's just going to be grinding in the background to complete the quests on the side. So apart from the abundancy of playing up the sex appeal that they feel like they have to do these days, then what else do I think is wrong with FlyFF? Well, back in the day it never used to be like that. I swear they used to, there was a bit of anime-esque appeal to it. I mean, obviously from the origins of where the game come from, you'd expect that. But now they're playing it up a lot more. If I wanted that, I'd go play Scarlet Blade. Shout out to Scarlet Blade. There's no FlyFF machinima these days, and you got to wonder why that is. Some of the things I saw when I first come into it, as in Pudding and TGE, was at the time some of the most entertaining gaming content I remember seeing. And then there's none put up this year. So this is a game that claims, it's still running. But even the wiki is miles behind, and the developers can't just ignore the dwindling player base by throwing these events at us, like the Valentine's Day one, 2 times XP and 2 times drops, like now. There's barely ever anyone online, and you resort to going to these private servers that are a lot more fun, have a lot more interesting gameplay, and it's just a much improved version of the game. So the state of FlyFF at the moment is you don't want to play it, you want to be playing one of its various private servers. By the way, yeah, I'm killing this Kikun worker. I don't know if it's supposed to not attack me, but just found this interesting that sometimes they attack you and sometimes they don't. Anyway, it still has some sort of draw to it on Reddit, and people still care about this game. I still care about this game. I put a lot of time into this game over the years, and I've always enjoyed this game. But it's not one now where you come back to it and you want to play it because there's nobody online to play with. You'd have the party, you'd have people shouting in the chat, selling things, you'd have Darkon that's full of private shops, and it used to actually have some sort of draw to it that you'd be interested and want to play it and see what's going on today in FlyFF. But now looking at it, it's pretty much completely dead. These quests here that were introduced in version 18 are literally just, I know these are the ones for like when it wants you to go up through the levels, and yeah, it's good because there's a thing per each level, and I'm over leveled for it, but whatever. It was a good idea, but it's just one quest line. It never had too much depth on quests that was actually any good. It never had that depth. It was always you would go and grind, you'd need an assist with you, it's just a very cut and paste, that's all you did for the whole game. Now some people would argue that's all MMORPGs ever have been, but FlyFF had something special about it. It was different to the others. It had a very large player base that has been on the decline for some time now, and the reasons why are obviously very clear. I don't like the way they're going about promoting sales on the shop for real money, when that's not going to save them. They need to make some big changes, look at the core of the problems. I've seen WebZen are actually hiring for multilingual staff and localization staff, which could be a positive thing. I'd like to see what they do in the future, and hopefully the changes are dramatic, because at this stage they definitely need to be. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be interested to hear your opinions, and if you disagree with anything I've said, then I'll happily see reason. Cheers.